looking at the Turkish drama Arafta.
Yeah, and our source material it's interesting. We don't have a full story, just these raw fragments of dialogue, emotional clips.
Exactly. So our mission today is to just piece together the narrative from these emotional explosions.
And it's a challenge, but, even in the fragments, the themes just jump right out at you. There's betrayal, obsession, and a real struggle for control.
So where do we even start? I think it has to be the central character, Mercan.
It has to be. The story seems to kick off with her and her husband. They're newlyweds, but right away things feel off.
Off's a good word for it.
Yeah.
They apparently skipped their honeymoon, which is a bit of a red flag. But the real bombshell, for me, is that one line of dialogue.
Oh, I know which one you mean.
It just lays out the power structure so bluntly. Which means I have a husband who gives permissions in this relationship. I mean, what does that even suggest to you? It sounds incredibly controlling.
It does, but then the source material immediately, it complicates that idea. It calls the husband lucky.
Lucky. Why?
Because Mercan is a wife who does not succumb to evil. So it suggests these permissions, maybe they're not just about limitation, maybe they're a kind of test.
A test of her virtue, like he's pushing her to the edge to see if she'll break.
It could be. It sets up this incredibly fragile dynamic. And that connects to that other theme, Sometimes our lives do not go as planned.
Right. Her life is already not going as planned inside this marriage. And then this external force shows up.
Mm-hmm. And that external force has a name. Nezir.
And the sources are not subtle about him. He's described as being completely obsessed with her.
It's not a simple rivalry. This is a vendetta. The language he uses it's just pure malice.
Let's get into that. He makes this vow.
He does. He says, I won't let you have the fire. I will hunt you down. I will make you regret being born.
Wow. He's not trying to win her over. He's trying to annihilate her entire life.
Annihilate is the perfect word. That fire he talks about, whatever that represents, he wants to extinguish it for good.
And a threat that big, it has to pull other people into the conflict, right?
It does. We see another character, Aslan, get drawn in. She's warned very sharply to stay away from him, from Nezir.
But her response isn't fear, is it?
Not at all. It's pure defiance. She says, we are the strong ones. We don't need him.
And that feels like a real turning point. They're done being victims.
Exactly. The whole narrative pivots right there from just reacting to his threats to, active resistance.
And that culminates in this final, really chilling declaration of resolve.
I won't leave anyone alone after this. I will handle it. It's basically a declaration of war.
It is.
Yeah.
But then the story throws in this totally bizarre, mundane detail right in the middle of everything.
You're talking about the cooking scene.
Yes. Someone is insisting, I will cook, and they're being told to go take care of the husband instead. And then someone says, be careful, don't burn it.
It's such a strange contrast, isn't it?
So why do you think that's in there? It feels so out of place.
I think it's to make the danger feel inescapable. It shows that even when your world is falling apart, you still have to worry about dinner. The threat is invading every part of their normal life.
Okay, so let's recap what we've pieced together. We have a marriage defined by these unusual permissions.
Then an obsessive enemy shows up, vowing to destroy them.
Which in turn forces this declaration of defiance. They're going to fight back.
Right. And that brings us all the way back to the beginning, and this is the question I want to leave you with.
Okay.
If Mercan's husband is the one granting these permissions, and her defining trait is that she refuses to succumb to evil, is that virtue actually her armor?
Or is it her biggest vulnerability?
Exactly. Is it the very thing that Nezir is trying to exploit and shatter, and what really is the fire that he is so determined they can't have?